Baby, give it to me.
What?
Get out. You can't just apologize for giving somebody VD, Craig.
Alicia, you act like the shit is permanent.
It's Jalea. I spoke to you about the apartment.
I paid for the antibiotics, didn't I? Didn't I? Your sister's new roommate is a lesbian.
I like lesbians.
She might try to get at her.
Wow.
Hello? Oh, where you at? Oh, we supposed to meet this morning. Hey, I ain't caught up. Caught up? What? Where are you? Oh my god. What are you? The dog? Oh. Wait, where? I'll be right there. How long can you about? Oh, sorry, I gotta get out of here. I apologize. Are you?
Man, I think we went too hard last night.
You think? Where were you?
Man, Taco Girl got me again. What did you put in those drinks yesterday?
Because we're sick of your struggle plates.
Fed up with your food porn.
This is Butter and Brown.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this week's Butter and Brown. Today, we're gonna make a drink called a ginger whiskey refresher. Something that's perfect for the pregame the night before or brunch the next day. The ingredients are simple, refreshing, and tasty.
Now to start, we're gonna make a simple ginger base. Now, all you have to do is bring about 8 cups of water to a boil, add about a pound of fresh ginger, a half a cup of sugar, then add a teaspoon of cayenne for a little heat. After that, bring that to a simmer, let it go for about 2 hours, then turn off the heat completely and let it sit about 2 hours, but we recommend overnight.
Once you do that, you're gonna pour it into a container. You wanna take the base, pour about 2 ounces over some ice, then we're gonna add some whiskey and a little bit of lime juice. And then you can decide whether or not you wanna add some champagne on top of yours or some club soda. We're gonna do both, and I'm gonna give this guy the club soda. We're gonna double up on this liquor in mine.
No, to triple up on it.
You know how we do? This looks so good, it smells great. Now we're gonna pour a little bubbly. You wanna add a slice of ginger, my brother?
I will indeed.
Drop one in mine.
One for you, one for me.
Thanks so much. Turn up.
Turn up.
Oh, that's good.
That's delicious.
Come on, let's pregame for the party.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Good, all right.
Dude, the party was crazy last night. I didn't think it would be that hype. Especially after New Orleans. I thought the chill would be upon us, but it was nowhere to be found.
It's just lost. I thought we got all our partying out while we was there, but I guess not. Ugh.
Man, speaking of New Orleans, I could use some food, and I got all this liquor on my stomach. I need some breakfast, some lunch, something.
Right? You know what we need?
What's that?
Some brunch.
Yeah.
That's what we need, sir. And after all that good stuff in New Orleans, them biscuits, them pralines, but you know what I really want? Some shrimp and grits.
Oh my God, yes.
Wow.
And we have the perfect recipe too.
We do.
Let's get in here and make it before we don't make it.
After last week's trip to New Orleans, I've been fiending for some Southern food. But after last night's party, we gotta get something on this belly. So today, we're gonna throw down on a Southern style brunch.
That's right. Now to get started, we gotta get our grits going. So I'm gonna do that while Les finishes chopping up the veggies, the andouille sausage, and preps the shrimp for the dish. Now for this recipe, we wanna start to build a great seafood base. So we're gonna use a seafood stock as opposed to just regular water. For the measurements and for the recipe, please visit butterandbrown.com. Now, after the grits are finished, which should only take about 5 minutes or so, you wanna go ahead and add your sharp cheddar and butter. Just give it a stir and put it off to the side.
Perfect. So now everything is done here. I can take this over to the stove so we can get started on the sauce.
Now, there are a number of different Louisiana-style shrimp and grits recipes that you can do. For today, we opted for a cream-based version. So to get started, we're gonna put a little olive oil in our saucepan. We're gonna saute those andouille sausages for about 2 to 4 minutes. We're gonna let them crisp up and caramelize just a little bit. Now, we're gonna add the aromatics after that. But remember, we wanna maintain the color of those bell peppers, and we want the onions just to brown up a little bit, so don't overcook it. After that, we're gonna add our Worcestershire sauce and our cream of mushroom soup. Turn it down to a simmer and allow that to go for about 10 to 15 minutes until it thickens up a little bit.
Perfect. While that goes, we'll get started on that shrimp. Now remember, we already seasoned it. So at this point, you just wanna add some butter to the pan, throw your shrimp in with it, let it cook until it's opaque and not too firm, which will be about 2 to 3 minutes. When that happens, you remove it from the heat, and then it's time to eat. Hey, time to eat. Well, now that everything's finished, we can go ahead and plate this up and soak up these ginger whiskey refreshers.
Definitely.
Hand me that bowl. And how did you end up at Ratchet Taco's house?
Honestly, I blame you.
Me?
Yeah, 1 minute you were there standing right next to me, and the next minute you were gone, and she was there with a cup in her hand.
No. So it's my fault because you went home with her
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely, I blame that on you.
Okay, I'll take that.
And you will.
But at least she didn't ask you to stay
Oh
for
my God, thank God.
That
Who
could
knows what it would have been? Start off with a little scallions,
Go.
some fresh parsley.
Do that. Okay. Don't have no fear though. You don't have to eat that breakfast. We got it covered.
Right.
Let's taste this.
Yeah!
Look.
Back in NOLA. This is exactly what we needed to get us off the couch for a long night of turning up, man.
We was looking weak. This is absolutely a little bit of New Orleans in LA.
Thanks for kicking it with us yet another week.
And don't forget, if you guys try out these recipes, to hashtag us, Butter and Brown. Until
right.
next time,
Peace. Rub that around the rim of the glass, and the last thing we want to do is just drop that in the drink for a little garnish.
And
enjoy.
enjoy.